Now, talking about social media, though, LinkedIn, a very important platform, very close to my heart for many years, because I always thought that that's the only social network which is worth visiting from time to time, because it was professional. It was about people connecting, networking, like in the industry, between different companies and so on, and sharing useful information all over the time, for instance, about the markets and so on. And it still is in many cases, but unfortunately, and probably just like any other social networking platform, it has become something else as well recently. And I know you've said you've done some research into all those things that always, not annoy us, but cringe us out, let's say on LinkedIn. So I'm very curious to hear what you've dug up.
Yeah, first of all, I think LinkedIn was great for so many years and it still has a potential. What I think happened because that people saw that lots of inspirational posts that were probably honest to begin with, the very first one, got a lot of traction, got a lot of attention, and people decided to copy that because they wanted to be popular. And that got, when you're not sincere about something, when you're not honest, you're just trying to do that for the sake of popularity. It got twisted, it got bizarre, it got weird, it got just disturbing. And as of now, there are different types of like weird characters on LinkedIn. And I kind of, categorize them. Basically, I think the scary group is who are trying to cringe the shit out of everything. So for them, engagement is signing the biggest deal of their life. Marriage is the partnership that they are pleased to announce. Their first child is something where they smashed the KPIs and it was ahead of Q2. And it's just so unnecessary. It's so bad. Basically, people are putting their events that belong to Facebook, just Facebook, and then trying to put salesy or some commercial or weird spin on it. And it's just bad. And it's just very unnecessary.
So give me an example, like an actual one.
Glad you asked.
Yeah.
Glad you asked. Okay. Nothing says work family like a wedding in the office, and then there is actual wedding in the office, and two people are dressed in their kind of casual work attire.
So
hashtag carbon robotics.
What?
This is not made up. This is real, Alex.
So people who already work in the same office go there every day. They also decided to get married in the office, right?
In casual work attire.
In casual work attire. So this is one of the most special days, supposedly, in your life, and you decided to do that in the same space where you spend most of your life already, with not with your colleagues in your office environment. I mean, I'm not saying that your life is a little sad, but no, actually I am saying your life is probably a little too sad. I mean, why don't you want to go somewhere nice? Why don't you want to dress up, make it a special occasion for really, and just do something which you're not repeating every day anyway? That just beats me. Why would you do that?
You know, there is one option. It could be staged, but I don't think it. I'm not sure if it's worse or better.
I think if it's staged, it's even more sad, right? In a way, why would you stage that? I mean, and what's the if you wanted to? Because the whole point about this is that LinkedIn, everyone now tries to be inspirational and thought leader, even when they have absolutely nothing inspirational or kind of thought leadership to give to the world. They still try to do it in the most useless and cringiest way possible. I mean, what's your message through you posting that you married in the office? That you should have no life outside of work, that you can't make friends outside of work, right? That you like
saved a lot of money on your wedding.
You saved a lot of money already. That you can't that your work, which you post about LinkedIn, doesn't provide you with enough finance to actually go somewhere and have an actual wedding. I don't think it's a good advert for your company. Then it's like, we're so broke that we had to like marry at work. I mean, in the office. And hey, those are the same coffee cups from the coffee machine that we're drinking that prosecco from. I mean, I don't see what the good message is, and how it's supposed to inspire someone or help someone. Yeah, that's totally and it's so widespread on LinkedIn now.
Yeah, well, there is also lots of real weddings, like beautiful white dress, everything.
Yeah.
But then the title says, and there are so many of them, but this one is excited to announce that I closed the biggest sale of my life. Yeah, because you're in sales. Yeah.
So you sold something, right?
What did you sell?
What did you sell?
Who's the buyer? Who's the seller?
Yeah. Well, if you close the deal, I guess you're sold yourself, right? Or a version of yourself to the other person.
I think, like, if you're desperate to share it with your professional network, I get it, but don't try to make it something that it's not. Don't try to put a LinkedIn, what is it, angle in it? LinkedIn, aspect? What's the word?
Well, LinkedIn angle, yeah.
Yeah, don't find a LinkedIn angle. Just post it. You're honest. You want to share. You have a lovely suit. I mean, no, it's not ideal. No, you shouldn't do that. But it's not a crime. But this makes you just cringy and weird and bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, there are great
spin.
Yeah, spin.
Yes, baby.
There are great platforms that you don't even have to do the spin. Share your beautiful pictures of your wedding on Facebook, on Instagram. Send them to all your friends, or maybe in the case of the previous guys, colleagues, who were also there by the same water cooler as you while you were getting married. Anyway, but LinkedIn, let's keep that platform. Let's just try to keep it for what it was supposed to be. Professional networking, market information, and actual useful messages for your career or business.
The same goes for childbirth learning. Great for you.
Yeah. And
also, is it even ethical to post picture of a newborn baby? I think you're not supposed to do that. Not even on Facebook. But anyway, so KPIs exceeded, objectives met, and there have this. I asked him to wait until Q2, but he had other plans.
Oh no!
And there was a slick picture of a baby.
Oh, so cringy. Yeah.
Like it's just
I mean, it's great when you love your job. But actually, the problem I have with all this is that it comes across super fake.
Yeah.
Maybe it not always is. Maybe people are actually overcome by emotions, and since their work is their life most of the time, they just think in that kind of category, and that's how they like want to share it with the world. I can arrive to that understanding, but unfortunately, I think most of the time these days, those posts are just attention seeking, right? And people are just trying, what's gonna make people to give me more likes or give a nice comment, get the engagement going. And you're willing to use your family, use your own personal stuff, and actually, maybe you don't care about your personal stuff, but maybe your family, your loved ones, someone else, use that in order to get some extra likes, not through a good message, not through some actual interesting advice, or just some experience that's going to help someone. No, you're just trying to do it via appealing to someone's emotions and stuff. I mean, it's just not cool. I mean, I personally do not respect that. Most of the time. If you don't believe in it and you're just doing it for engagement, that's not cool.
I think the criteria is, are you being honest? Is this truly important? Is this truly how you feel? Because it doesn't have to be a massive milestone. It doesn't have to be a deal where you earned your first million. It actually can be something small. For example, you made it to work after working from home for a year because you were in a car accident and you made it to the office. It's not a big deal in the world, but I mean, small stuff for the whole world. For you, it might be a big deal. And if you honestly are overwhelmed, this is important. Yes, of course, go post it. But if you're doing that to seek attention, and if you're making a post about coming to work every day, for a year, like, this is my journey, this is my destination, this is how I arrived. No, you are attention seeking.
But again, if we're talking just about attention seeking, trying to put something out, because you have nothing of value to put out, you put out nonsense like, yeah, I've done this coffee and donut run for my desk, and yeah, this is how we're building the future together. Integrity, teamwork, shaping minds, yeah.
Holistic strategy.
Holistic strategy, yeah. And like put a bunch of buzzwords and hashtag, yeah. Just random corporate buzzwords, and like, you just did a coffee run, man. That's all it was. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I mean, if you don't have anything useful to say, don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Yeah. I mean, oh god, and the. It's such a simple rule, but for some reason people just won't follow it. And also, if you don't have that's kind of description of the people's profiles. Yeah, I think you mentioned that you got that as well.
Oh yeah, baby.
You got a good example?
We have everyone is now a leadership thinker, like literally.
Oh yeah, everyone's a leadership thinker.
Team cultivator. We have strategy architect. We have creator of happiness. We have CEO of my life, which basically means you're doing nothing.
You're doing nothing, yeah. So all of those definitions or terms or whatever qualities under someone's LinkedIn probably tell you that they're completely useless in their real life or in their job, because they had nothing else to mention. All of those words mean absolutely nothing. It's like someone went to Thesaurus and just threw a bunch of shit on the page. It makes no sense. So you didn't put your title even in there. Sometimes people don't put the description of their role.
They probably think it's too. Either they don't have a title, or they think it's too insignificant. It's boring. It's like everyone else.
It just means that you have too much time on your hands, which you could probably spend just adding value to your company, or to just doing something useful and productive, instead of just mentioning skills which don't even exist.
Or you're embarrassed by your current job, and you have nothing to be embarrassed of. You just think it's like everyone else, and it's boring. But you are not.
yeah. You're not just your job. You are the shaper of minds and the future and the industry, whatever it might be. I mean, if you are still, whatever it might be, a useful, productive job is, just take pride in what you do and maybe give people actionable advice on what you're already doing. Some cool information, some cool anecdote from your industry. That's way more useful than you just writing some nonsense, trying to appear as a thought leader, when actually all you're putting out there is just could be easily generated by AI.
Oh, AI is sometimes better. This is basically like AI beta version hallucinating.
Yeah, it's like it's like ChatGPT 1 on hallucinating sometimes. But talking about AI, I think that's probably another problem with LinkedIn, right?
But no. Before that, because I might lose it. Well, speaking of, if you don't have anything to say, don't. We didn't really have time to eat during our customer visits. Yeah, because you don't eat from the customer. Well, duh.
Unless you're taking them to lunch. But,
so we opened our laptops at the restaurant as soon as we placed the order. This is a LinkedIn post.
Okay.
And then there are this is what? Because you shouldn't delay decisions. They happened right after sitting with some kind of nonsense. There are two people with food and... But duh, you open your laptops at lunch. Maybe if you don't have to say something, don't.
Yeah.
So they opened their laptops to make this post.
Yeah.
You get it, yeah?
Yeah, I get it. So First of all, it might surprise those people, but everyone like opens their phones or their laptops when they're like running short of time. It's like a absolutely normal thing to do. You don't have to really make a big thing out of it. And also, if you opened it and the first thing you do is create that post,
you take a picture.
You take a picture.
Yeah.
That's you're probably not as productive in your work as you should. You should think about your time management and how you put your priorities straight, because that's not the good way to spend your time. Unless, again, your main business is putting stupid shit on LinkedIn. In this case, you probably...
It's not a viral post. It's probably very bad business. It has like 30 likes.
Okay. In this case, you have no excuse. Yeah, but I tried to give them some rope, but no, there isn't. But yeah, AI. Before I forget.
Yeah.
That's another issue with LinkedIn, because now you can use AI, and people do that to just push so much shitty content on LinkedIn. And since AI is so advanced now, and if you know how to use agents, you can just automatically put out like all of this stuff every day. You don't even have to do anything. The AI agents will scrape everything, create the post, and post it without you even participating. So it's like the machine gun of nonsense, like shooting at the world, and through those bullet holes from all that nonsense, you can't really see the good stuff anymore, because there's so much crap now on LinkedIn, with people either themselves writing things when they have nothing to say, or just AI pushing stuff out constantly, and all the good stuff, all the good information, the great advice, everything just get diluted and lost in it, which is very bad, because there are some really great people out there with a lot of useful stuff to say, but they don't get the attention or the exposure simply because people they can't compete with those kind of machine guns of nonsense, and they don't get the attention they deserve.
And as you said, often it's just scheduled. The nonsense is actually scheduled.
Yeah, it's scheduled like flow of garbage, really, which puts out on LinkedIn, which adds no value to the world, their industry, even like often their company, if it's unless it's their main thing is to be the influencer on LinkedIn. And it's sad, because I still like LinkedIn. I think it's still quite a useful platform.
Still like it. Yeah.
And I'll take it over like Facebook or Instagram any day, simply because there's a lot of useful stuff on it still. But I think it's going in the wrong direction, and I'm not sure if that can be changed anytime soon.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, there are a lot of people who are milking family values, who are milking even health issues, who are milking family tragedies. Like, there is a post that went viral. It basically is a screenshot of mom and dad calling, which is, I get, it's a very Facebook nice post, but you're putting it on LinkedIn to seek attention. This is the only reason why you're doing it, and you knew it's going to be viral. I mean, this is very, very obvious. Or people who, I mean, another one, it's kind of controversial, and you might say, feel free to argue with me. There are a lot of people who put in pictures of themselves working from the hospital or ER. I think this sends a very wrong message. It's kind of guilting the ones who don't do that from ER, and it's very tone deaf, because there are in ER, most of people can't work from there.
Yeah.
So it's basically, are you like setting expectations for everyone else?
No, I agree with you. It's there's no good angle to that. I mean, you either, again, virtue signaling, showing how amazing you are, or you want to just show off and get attention and get some likes and so on, and you're setting kind of weird maybe expectations for people who are sick or in a hospital bed to keep working. And frankly, I've done that. I've worked from a hospital before and stuff.
Haven't seen your post, Alex.
But I've never put it anywhere. People work being sick. Yeah, and that's great when they have that commitment to the company and to their colleagues, whether to their clients. It's all great, but I respect people who do it, and they don't try to seek attention over it in social media. As soon as you do that, all the respect that I had for what you've done, for instance, was gone. Just evaporated. because now I know you've done it for the wrong reasons, and I might even suspect whether you're sick or not in the first place. Yeah. Or is it just staged? If you're doing something great, you're going an extra mile, it's great. Your colleagues will know it, your boss will know it, your clients will appreciate it. You don't put it on social media because you just come across as a...
It's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
But you know what? Well, we're staying in ER, by the way, but we're moving from... This is still kind of grey area. It's not black and white for me. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. We're moving from the grey area to very, very...
Black and white.
Black and white, very much black. Actrum. And I don't want to take credit for this. Is the amazing Board Panda who selected this post.
Okay.
I didn't find it herself. Credit goes to them, but it's real. Basically, it's a picture of a woman who's kind of standing like her butt is sticking out, and apparently my sister has been intubated in the ICU since Sunday.
Jesus.
My dad snapped this when we were taking a break in the sunroom. So basically, there is her ass, like very...
So she's sticking her ass out.
Sticking her ass out, and her dad is taking a picture of her ass while the sister is in critical condition, maybe dying. So this is very much in the black spectrum of that,
This is
black and white. This is sick.
This is just sick. Yeah. I mean, what is this? I mean, you need to really reconsider what's going on in your head.
And her dad needs to reconsider.
And her dad, but maybe wasn't even her dad taking a picture.
Yeah,
you never know. I hope so. Because if one of your daughters is dying in the next room, and you are taking pictures of your other daughter's ass, and what she's looking out to proudly.
She's looking.
Oh, so is it in front of the wall or?
It's a window.
Oh, window. Oh, so she's looking out to the sunset or something with her ass sticking out. Okay, of course, very Instagram. Right. Of course she is.
But wait. There are hashtags. Hashtag people. Hashtag leadership. Hashtag grateful. Hashtag mental health awareness. Hashtag nice to move you. I don't know.
Nice to move you?
Nice to move you.
Okay.
Nice to move
Hashtag
you.
grateful forward for your sister dying in the next room.
She's reflecting how she's feeling. We're gonna put this on the screen for
okay. Yeah. Well, that's horrendous. I mean, you don't know what's going on other people's heads, of course. But me looking at this, I'd be very, very disturbed. Very disturbed.
Yes.
I mean, it's just wrong on all levels. So, if you feel the need to do things like that, to seek attention, I think you need to reevaluate what you're doing with your life, like, immediately. Because you're clearly wasting space on this earth right now, and you should find, other priorities. You should think more about your family rather than your ass on LinkedIn. Probably, I don't know, sounds crazy, but it's true. In my eyes, and just maybe instead of seeking other people's attention, do something valuable, and the attention will find you. It's again simple, but that one is that one is too much.
that's dark. That's dark. But it gets worse. I mean, in a way. No, I think it doesn't get worse, but it gets different in a way. So those people, they made posts that were very, very unnecessary. There is a category of people who are making the posts about things that never happened.
Just inventing shit.
Inventing dialogues, inventing the drawings that their kid apparently drew, even though the vocabulary that's used, it's not a 5-year-old vocabulary. And it's usually like, who's my mom, who's my dad, that you given a homework at school. And surprise, the 5-year-old comes with words like integrity. And
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got it.
So a kid gets homework, tell us about what your dad or your parents and what they do.
Yeah.
And they're like, my dad is the
CEO of his life.
Is the CEO of He's the CEO of his life. He's the shaper of leadership in the whatever industry. Yeah.
Holistic industry. Get it?
He believes in holistic leadership or whatever. And
I like holistic industry.
And like integrity and teamwork, and that's a 5-year-old writing that. Yeah. Oh god, it's ridiculous.
And there are dialogues with, like, I think barista who is telling, "Oh, I love seeing you so much. You're always so smiley. You're my favorite customer." Said no barista.
So no barista ever. Okay, no, maybe someone did, but okay, just
maybe don't put that.
Maybe don't put that. Enjoy that private moment for yourself. What do you wanna say? It's just you showing off in the worst possible way. The way I believe, and unfortunately that seems to be the minority, it seems, of people with who put content out, but at least I like those people who get attention by putting out something that's useful. They actually create value, and for that they get attention. If you're just seeking attention with nothing to say and you have to make shit up just to virtue signal for yourself, it's just sad. I mean, I don't respect that. I mean,
it's not sad, it's very funny.
Yeah, it's no. I mean,
brings me so much joy.
No, I mean, it's funny and it's cringy as hell, and I appreciate that myself. But I mean, you let me rephrase it. I think you should be sad for yourself if that's what you're doing. Just reevaluate your priorities here. Would be my
you know
advice.
what, yeah, I agree, but moving on to something else. At least those posts, they kind of harmless. I mean, they don't add any value, but what
True.
bad they do? No bad, really. Okay, you made up a dialogue with your barista. Literally, no one died.
Well, there is bad in a way that it sets bad example. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
And also that it drowns the good stuff out. So
yeah.
there
Oh
is
yeah.
some.
No. I agree. It dilutes the good stuff. I
But
agree.
anyway, what's harmful?
There are very, very harmful category of posts that I've noticed. And a lot of those posts, they actually going viral, which is quite sad. It's usually done either by recruiters, like professional recruiters, or people who are doing something else, but they're recruiting like their company. So, and they come up with a post that basically says, there is this candidate, they had zero experience, they had zero qualifications, but I decided to give them a chance. And how about people who actually had qualifications? How about people who had experience? Why don't you give them a chance?
Yeah.
And again, as a one-off, I get it. Maybe no one else applied. Maybe those who were experienced came across very enthusiastic and interested. That does happen. But I've seen thousands of those posts. And basically the message it sends that my choice was purely based on the fact that I kind of liked someone and I kind of didn't.
Yeah.
I don't care about the degree. I don't care about experience. You don't really need that to get a job.
Yeah. And that's not cool. I mean, degrees these days, it's an entirely different topic. I'm not a big believer in degrees in our current time.
What about chemical engineering?
Well, unless it's something like chemical engineering. But I mean, if you have people who are more qualified for the job, that's probably the ones that you should be hiring, and that sends the right message that you should get the relevant experience, you should get qualifications, and so on. And that's likely to those are the people who you should get, because they're probably gonna add more value, rather than some random person off the street, pretty much. And I can see sometimes it works, and I even hired people where their personality traits got them forward. No, but they still had relevant experience, still relevant qualifications, or transferable skills, but it's just their particular attitude or personality pushed them over the top, right? And maybe compensated for some of the lack of experience somewhere, because that's also important. It's not just something that you have qualifications on. But the post you're talking about, and I know the ones you talk about, is where there is nothing like that written in the post. It just says that person had no experience, no qualifications, came in, but she had a great smile, and
and it goes viral.
We just had a nice chat. We liked the same movie. We vibed over the Game of Thrones, and and the message was just go with your gut, or hire people, break the boundaries, think outside the box, think outside of the box of people who are best suited for this job, people who actually. No, stay inside the box. Please, Stay inside the box. Yeah. Just hire people who deserve their job because they've put their time and effort to get the right qualifications and skills and experience. And and their personality, and attitude was good. But you just vibed over like some series that you like, and you're like, hey, let's do that. And why why people get impressed by that? I would have really serious questions to the recruiter if they came to me and said, oh, I think we should put forward this guy because I just chatted to him and we both watched Downton Abbey and it's great. It may be great,
Is
but
it?
you'll love Downton Abbey. Anyway, whatever.
You don't know that.
Whatever it is, now they do. Yeah, it's not inspiring, it's not useful, it's harmful.
It's harmful because obviously the candidate is probably connected to the recruiter on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And the candidate would see that post and they would be like, what the...
What the fuck, yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So, the point is, let's bring LinkedIn back to its origins.
It's great.
It's still great.
Let's bring it home.
Yeah, let's bring it home. Let's try to make that platform a better place by sharing something that is useful and less attention-seeking. And if you notice, something like this about yourself, just maybe reconsider. Which actually brings me to the questions, right? Let us guys know what you think about LinkedIn. Is it still a great platform? Is it going to hell? Is it only gonna get worse with everything that's going on?
Can we bring it back? Can we claim it back?
Can we claim it back? And what are your most favorite cringy things on LinkedIn that you've ever seen, either in a post or job descriptions or or role descriptions?
What was it? 15 years of experience in a tool that was created 5 years ago.
Oh, that was brilliant. Yeah. We didn't mention that, but maybe in some other
that's
video.
not LinkedIn specific. It was literally a job description that was on the company's website too.
But just what do you think are the cringiest things on LinkedIn? Please share them in the comments below. Let us know what you think. And thanks again for watching and listening. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.